The best immune boosting foods. Eat your way to immune health. Here are the absolute crucial ones you should focus on getting every single day. They're very easy. I'm going to show you a whole plethora of the sources of these foods. Let's break it down by nutrient. Here is the top 7 nutrients you need to be getting in. If you want to have a strong immune system and fend off a virus, these ones get it done. First one is K2. K2 helps to prevent calcification in the arteries, but more importantly, it works very tightly with vitamin D3 to get it absorbed so it can get the immune boosting properties. Now, fun fact, K2, the main source of it are fermented foods. Fermented foods is taking and using bacteria like cabbage and turning it into sauerkraut. Yummy, one of the best forms of fermented food. Those bacteria activate proteins inside of your body as a human being. Researchers out of Germany have studied your cells as a human compared to other species. And there are 3 receptors and proteins inside a human body that don't exist in other species. And they are hydroxycarboxylic acid. Now these receptors, big long word, mouthful, these 3 inside of your body have to be activated, and when they are, they stimulate your immune system. Most animals only have 2 of these receptors. You have 3. And the key to activating the 3rd receptor is bacteria. The bacteria in the probiotic produced by fermented foods actually activates this, and it makes your immune system stronger and able to modulate and defend against invaders. So fermented foods are an absolute must. They give you the K2, but more importantly, they give you the friendly bacteria to win the firefight. You need a lot of other reserves as a part of your army comes from fermented foods. The worst type you could eat, in my opinion, is yogurt. Because it is dairy, it is full of sugars, it is full of hormones, also comes with antibiotics, which kind of defeats the purpose. Unless you're making your own, or maybe it's kefir, I would stick with sauerkraut, fermented cheeses, or fermented beverages like kombucha or ACV. We're going to talk more about that in a moment. There's your sources of the fermented foods and K2. Number 2. Magnesium. Magnesium runs 80% of all the interactions and reactions in your body. 80%. Many of which are immune related. So it's an absolute must to defend your body against viruses and invaders. Prevents calcification. A lack of it can cause you migraines, let alone digestive distress, constipation, and muscle issues, potentially heart issues. And it protects against oxidative stress that can be caused by other minerals in your body, like iron or calcium or copper. So magnesium keeps a lot of things in balance. Here's how you can get it so you can get all the benefits of it. Beans, especially black beans, excellent source. Almonds, keep some in a little baggie, carry them with you as a snack. Make sure they're not oil roasted or doused with any kind of sugar. Pumpkin seeds, it's going to show up quite a few times on here. Spinach, avocado, these are very easy to get on a salad. For extra magnesium, you don't have to worry about supplementing it, you can eat it. Number 3, vitamin C. Most know it. A lot of us get it in a sugar-filled chewable or an artificial sugar-filled powder like Airborne or Emergency. Very toxic types. They contain ACE-K, NutraSweet, aspartame. These are all chemicals, so you're making your immune system worse while trying to give it vitamin C. Eat your vitamin C. Acerola cherry, very good in a smoothie. Would be a great source, hundreds of milligrams. Kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, lemons, berries, and finally oranges. Stay away from orange juice. Comes from concentrate, also loaded with a ton of sugar. That's going to take your immune system the wrong direction. Vitamin C is a must. It's water soluble, so you need to be thinking about getting those foods in every day. Number 4, zinc, virus replication killer. It stops the replication of viruses. That's huge. You need plentiful stores. If your hair is thinning, if you're having issues in your mouth with different tastes or with your tongue, or if you're getting sick a lot, you're probably deficient on zinc. You can eat it. Organic or natural burgers, excellent source. Almost 5 milligrams in that burger. Beans, another great source of it. Chickpeas, pumpkin seeds again, and cashews. Pumpkin seeds come in at a whopping 6.6 milligrams per serving. Cashews at 1.5. So a mixed bag of seeds or nuts are a great option to get a lot of these foods in. Zinc, replenish it every day. You need about 10 to 20 milligrams a day to stay protected. Number 5, vitamin D. I hope I don't have to convince you on this one. Stop taking it if you're taking D2. Stop taking it if you're not taking it with vitamin K2 and magnesium. These all have to work together. You can see my other videos on this to get up to speed on that. Best way to get it is the sun. 6 months of the year, most of us don't have enough sunlight. So then we got to supplement or eat it. So eggs, a good source. 37 IUs though, it'd take a lot of eggs to get there. Salmon is another decent source. 520 IUs with salmon. So eating fish, eating eggs, getting sunlight, or supplementing with it. D3 is a must, but don't take it unless you're properly taking it with its counterparts, or you'll deplete the magnesium in your body and you will harden your arteries without K2. Number 6, omega-3. Second part of a virus, the other parts of infections is inflammation. We got to control inflammation. None does it better than this guy and turmeric. So omega-3s can be obtained through plants, seeds, flaxseed, and chia, but the optimal type of omega-3 for your brain and immune health is eaten through fish. Adding turmeric to it helps the two absorb each other and are a good 1-2 punch from the inflammation caused by a virus that may get you in trouble with itises like bronchitis or pneumonia, or with infections of any type of your sinus or any part of the body. Inflammation must be controlled. That's got to go in your regimen. Stay ahead of it. Trying to catch up after you have the infection leaves you way behind and depleted. Finally, number 7, antimicrobials. There's a lot of foods that are really good antimicrobials to load you up on phytonutrients that fend off from bad bacteria, viruses, funguses, and invaders. 3 of my favorites: ACV. You down with ACV? Yeah, you know me. Apple cider vinegar, fermented apples, very good at controlling microbials, viruses, cleaning out the liver, has a lot of good effects. Number 2 is ginger, very antimicrobial. Ginger tea, ginger lozenges help a lot with a sore throat, congestion, or a cough. Garlic has a phytonutrient component to it that does very well at fighting off microbes and funguses. And finally, number 4, I didn't write it in, but honey. Really good at fighting off allergy-related invaders. Can soothe the throat. Is a very good one to add into any kind of tea, just like ginger. There it is, 7 main foods to get in. The nutrients and the foods that contain those nutrients to get ahead of immune system health and keep it bolstered. California research shows it's actually not eating that might make the biggest difference for cleaning up your body, getting old viruses and old particles and invaders out of it, and boosting your immune system. It's through proper juicing. The research is phenomenal. Check out this video right here I did on it. The key to boosting your immune system may be not eating, it might be what you're drinking. Check out this video.